Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mascara Cakes. So I bought some really cute lipsticks recently. If you spent $25 at Sephora, you got this foundation sampler pack. So I got it and I figured I record every day that I put on a new foundation. You know what I thought of it. I did one yesterday. I didn't think of this until after I put that one on. I was like, oh, that'd be a good idea. So I'll show you what all the foundations are. They don't all come with a primer, and if they don't, they sent in the Too Faced Hangover. This is one of my favorite primers after The Ordinary, of course. So I'll use the one they sent if it doesn't come with a primer. But the ones they have is this Becca one. I don't know how that's enough foundation to try to cover your face, so we'll see. They sent the NARS. Well, and this one doesn't really look like they have my color at all, so I'll have to see. And the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This one's the Sephora collection. This one should be interesting. It's the Bare Minerals, but it's the powder. So that's weird. The Makeup Forever. This one is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion, and this one comes with a primer right there. And then the Fenty Beauty, and then the Fenty Beauty. This one also comes with a primer. Now, the only thing bad about all these is all these are expensive foundations, so if I actually end up liking one, because the one I used yesterday was the Marc Jacobs. That one was great. That came with a coconut primer. It smelled so good. I'm going to see how much that one cost, because that one was pretty cool. I think the first one I'm going to try is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in 150. I'm going to use the primer that they put in here. I'm going to find friends that are those colors and see if they want these samples. And for each foundation, this is my favorite shape sponge. I'm just going to put that on with a wet sponge. It smells kind of like Play-Doh. It's not bad, it's weird. Primer went on pretty smooth. Not too oily. It sunk into my pores really nice. In my face, whatever. So far it's blending in pretty nice. It doesn't feel really thick and really cakey. So that's nice. And the color matches really good. I'll see you tonight after I wore it all day and let you know what I think. Okay, so my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Foundation. It was okay. It definitely stayed put. It didn't slip around my face, or it stayed matte. And it's definitely a full coverage foundation. But I felt like I was wearing foundation all day, if that makes any sense. I usually like a lighter coverage, not something so heavy. But I do like it. I think the color's a little light. But I did like it, and it was really pretty. It didn't show a lot of my fine lines or anything like that, so. Hi, so the foundation I'm going to use today, this morning, is a Makeup Forever Professional Ultra HD. Whatever. In the shade 117 equals Y225. That's the lightest one they have in there. So, and again, well, this one didn't come with a primer. So I already put on the Too Faced Hangover primer. Because that's the one that came with all the samples. And again, I'm just going in with a wet sponge. Alright. I feel like it blended in pretty nice. I think the color's a little too yellow, maybe, for my skin. But we'll put on concealer and powder and do the rest of my face. See you tonight after I've worn it all day. Last night, I forgot to tell you about the Makeup Forever foundation before I took it off because I was tired and I wasn't thinking. But I liked it. It wasn't too heavy. I actually liked it a lot. It felt really good on my skin. Came off really nice. It didn't really wear away in spots where it usually wears away on my face. So I'd have to see if I get a better color for me. I didn't really like that color very much on me. So we'll see. I'm using the Naked Skin by Urban Decay in 2. This one didn't come with a primer, so I used the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I like the way it went on. I really like the way it looks right now. Maybe I like it better after concealer and powder. So far, it's okay. We'll see how it wears today. Today I used the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I really liked that one. It didn't seem to sink into my pores as the day went on, and it didn't slip around my face, and it didn't wear off where my face gets weird. And then today I'm using the Sephora Collection Beauty Uncomplicated foundation in the color Light. And this one also didn't come with a primer, so I'm just using the Too Faced Hangover Primer that came with the samples. I first put on my sponge out of the thing. It seemed a little thick, but it went on my face really light. So, we'll see how it wears during the day. I fell asleep before I made this video last night about the Sephora collection foundation that I used yesterday. It was pretty good. It didn't really break down. I didn't really feel it on my skin, which is nice. For some reason, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I didn't really think about it, which I guess is kind of what you want in a foundation. But I didn't really love it. It was okay. But and then today, I'm going to try and see if this covers my whole face. This little bitty crap from Becca. It's not really... If it doesn't cover your face, that's not a very good sample. But we'll see how it goes. This is the Becca Coverage Without the Cake in porcelain. Maybe because it's light coverage, or that it's heavy coverage, but it's supposed to be light. Maybe that's why there's not a lot. It covers a lot without using a lot. So, we'll see. And there's a little bit more product in there than I thought there would be. But it's still not a lot. And again, this one didn't come with a primer. So I put on the Too Faced Hangover Primer. So yeah, there wasn't a lot of product in there. I don't think it covered everything. But we'll see how it goes. It covered better than I thought it would. So we'll go on concealer and all that stuff. It's definitely light coverage. Or maybe if I had more, it'd be fuller coverage. I don't know. I'll tell you how it is either tonight or tomorrow morning. Today I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Ultra Longwear Foundation. And there were kind of two colors that looked like they would match. Today I'm going to use Cashew. And I might try this vanilla one another day. So, see how it wears. And I've already put on the Laura Mercier primer that came with it. So you know when you walk into an antique store and that smell, like the old furniture type stuff, that's what the primer smells like. It's kind of weird. See? Foundation smells the same way. That's weird. I'm going with a wet beauty blender. There's actually a lot of product in that little blister pack, so. My bow headband's dirty, so that's why I'm not wearing that. I gotta get these little hairs out of my face. I don't really think this is my color. It looks a little yellow on my skin. I don't really like the way this one went on. My pores over here seem like they're like gone, but over here, I don't know, they look the same. My pores look really good in this foundation. But again, I don't think the color is right, but I'll let you know how it is probably tomorrow morning, but maybe tonight. Of course, last night I didn't tape it when I took it off, but here are my thoughts on the Laura Mercier foundation. I liked it. It looked pretty, but it also looked like there was makeup on my face, and it felt just a little bit heavy. I don't know, I didn't really, it was full coverage, so I don't know. But it definitely looked like I had makeup on my skin. So I'm not a complete fan of that. But today I'm going to use a lighter shade they gave me in the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear, which is medium 1. I'm not a medium at all, so we'll see how this goes. I find it funny that NARS put 8 shades, different shades of all the same color. They all look pretty much the same color to me. I mean, it's a little lighter, but if it's a sample pack to try to find a shade, why wouldn't you put light to dark? That doesn't make sense. This color looks hella dark for me. So, and this one didn't come with a primer, so it's got the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Definitely feel like this is a little orange for me. So, but it's gone on pretty light. I don't really feel it, so that's nice. We'll see how it wears during the day. So today, I'm actually filming tonight and not tomorrow morning about the NARS foundation. I liked it. I think it looked a little funny. It started to look a little funny around here and here. I didn't like it. It looked more cakey and yeah, and I don't like the way it's starting to feel. Now this morning it was around noon, I guess. Noon or, no, it was like 2 o'clock when I got to do my makeup. And now it is like 11:30, so that's almost 10 hours. And I don't like the way it's been wearing on my face. So I admit, I don't like the color. Obviously, maybe I'd like it more if I got a color that was closer to my actual skin color. I don't know. So this one was okay. But I have to try out like my skin color to see if I like it more. So, see how it kind of looks like it's... I don't really like the way it's starting to look. It looks a little funny to me. Luckily, it doesn't settle into any of my lines or anything like that. But it just looks... See that? And it feels really gross. I don't know. Guys, as you already know, I actually filmed the foundation review last night instead of this morning. Very proud of myself on that one. So this is the last sample from the box. It's the Bare Minerals Original Foundation. I don't know if this is a powder or it's just that. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? I don't even know if I should use a sponge or a brush. Is it powder? I guess let me feel the darker shade since I don't wear that one anyway. I don't know what the hell this is. So I'm just going to go in with a sponge like I've been doing. And this one didn't come with a primer. So I used the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I don't even know if you're supposed to use a primer with this stuff. I don't know what the hell this stuff is. I'm a little nervous. I don't know like anything came up on the sponge. So I don't know. This one just might be a complete flop in general. So we'll see. And I'm using their lightest shade they have in here. It's fairly light. If that's cream and that's supposed to cover my whole face, that's kind of fucked up. Because there's nothing on that little card in that circle. I think... Oh my god. I see something, but that's not enough to do anything. How's that a fucking sample? Oh, the card underneath is colored, so... Oh, piece of shit. I guess there's something there. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. If that is how much you're supposed to use, extremely light coverage. Like, I wouldn't even pay for that for this. That's ridiculous. Probably also going to go in this medium beige color because it doesn't look too dark. And now suddenly it looks hella fucking dark. It's a lot darker than it did a second ago. Yeah, I'm not putting that on my face. So this is all we get for that one. I guess I'll let you know how this wears. It's kind of silly. Yeah, see that? That's a little orange. No thanks. So, see, and I'll let you know at the end about this one. Yesterday I used the Bare Minerals weird ass foundation stuff, and that was the worst shit I've ever put on my face. It itched all day. I don't know how I kept it on so long. So it was terrible. It itched everywhere, and you'll see the video where it kind of broke down. That wasn't even at the end of the day. It just was not good, and I didn't even have that big of a sample. It was terrible. I do not recommend that at all. So, but that was the last of the foundation samples. So that was all 8 or 9 samples of foundation. I tried each day to see how they, what's the word? To see how they performed on my face. My favorite one out of all of them was the Marc Jacob one. Which is funny because I didn't get a chance to tape that one because it was before I decided to actually make this video. So, but that one was really good. I also liked the Makeup Forever one. And my least favorite one was the Bare Minerals one. It made my face itch. It didn't look right. It just was terrible. Some other ones that I did like were the Makeup Forever was pretty good. I didn't really like the NARS one, probably because they didn't have my color at all. And the Urban Decay Naked Skin wasn't one of my favorites. It was okay. So let me know what foundations out of those that you wear and that you like. So thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Right, that's not what I want to say. What should I say?
I don't know.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
What should I say?
You should write it down.
But I don't need to be very long. It's a whole, 30-minute video already.
I don't know.
Just a closing. You can't just tell me it didn't sound good. Like clunky? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by clunky?